Imagine you're sitting at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. It's pitch black, the pressure is strong enough to crush a submarine like a soda can, and everything is deathly silent. Suddenly, a sound tears through the water. A sound so loud, it's picked up by sensors thousands of miles apart. It sounds like this. We call it the Bloop. It was 1997. Scientists at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, were using a system of underwater microphones, originally designed to listen for Soviet submarines during the Cold War to track whale movements. But then, their sensors caught something they wasn't expecting. It wasn't a whale, it wasn't an earthquake. It was a massive ultra-low frequency sound that did not match anything they had on record. And it was loud, like heard across an entire ocean loud. This wasn't just a blip on a screen. It was an anomaly that shouldn't exist. So what was it? The internet, of course, had some ideas. People started digging into maps, and they realized something chilling. The sound came from near a remote point in the ocean called Point Nemo, the place on Earth furthest from any land. If you were a monster hiding from humanity, that's exactly where you'd go. Soon, the rumors started flying. Was it a giant squid the size of a city block? A new species of megapredator? Some people even pointed to the works of H.P. Lovecraft, claiming the sound was the stirrings of Cthulhu, an ancient cosmic deity supposedly sleeping beneath the waves. The mystery deepened because, for years, the experts couldn't provide a solid answer. We were left with nothing but shadows and the terrifying thought that something massive was lurking in the deep. Could the ocean really be hiding a creature that big? Well, consider this. We've explored less than 10% of the world's oceans. That means 90% of our planet is basically an alien world. So if it wasn't a Lovecraftian sea monster, what actually happened? For years, the scientific community kept investigating. They analyzed the sound waves, comparing them to thousands of other recordings. Volcanoes, icebergs, ships, whales? Nothing matched. Until nearly a decade later, the answer finally clicked into place. It wasn't alive at all. It was ice. Specifically, an icequake. In the Antarctic, massive glaciers often crack and break away from the ice shelf. When a giant chunk of ice, some the size of skyscrapers, slams into the seafloor or grinds against other ice, it creates a sound vibration that travels perfectly through the deep, cold water for thousands of miles. It wasn't a monster. It was the sound of the planet itself shifting. It's almost disappointing, right? The idea of a hidden behemoth is much more exciting than physics. But in a way, it's even more terrifying. We live on a planet that is constantly moving, cracking, and changing in ways we don't always hear. We spent years fearing a monster that didn't exist, while the sheer, raw power of the Earth was happening right under our feet the whole time. But here's the kicker. While we solve the mystery of the Bloop, the ocean is still home to thousands of other sounds we still can't identify. Think about that tonight when you're trying to sleep. If the Bloop was just ice, what's making the other noises that we're still hearing today? What's the most mysterious sound you've ever heard in nature? Tell me about it in the comments below, and let's see if we can solve the next one.